Dear friends, welcome to Tech Nursery. In this video, I am going to explain syntax parser in JavaScript. Let us write. Let us comment it. Let me write some lines of code. I declared a function definition here. Function print channel name, opening and closing parenthesis, opening curly braces, console.log tech nursery semicolon, closing curly braces. Then I called that function print channel name here and opening and closing parenthesis semicolon. These are the lines of code. Now I will tell what is syntax parser. Syntax parser convert our JavaScript code into machine readable code. That means JavaScript is a high level language. It is readable by humans. Does not readable by computer or machines. So syntax parser convert our JavaScript code into machine readable language, low level language. It is based on some rules. So we are discussing about the syntax parser work on JavaScript. Syntax parser resides inside JavaScript engine. Let me open my notepad file. In order to do this parsing, it follows a grammar, JavaScript's lexical grammar. Based on this grammar, our syntax parser or interpreter parse the JavaScript code. This is our JavaScript code. It is based on JavaScript lexical grammar. Like in our English language, we have grammar. In the same way, in JavaScript programming, when our JavaScript engine, exactly the syntax parser or interpreter, convert our JavaScript programming code into machine readable code based on some grammar, some rules. That rules known as lexical grammar, JavaScript's lexical grammar. Okay, the process of converting this JavaScript code into machine readable code is known as lexical analysis. Syntax parser or interpreter analyze our code. That is known as lexical analysis. How they analyze? They will analyze white space and comments. Yes. Our programming code, this JavaScript code is a sequence of characters. For example, we write function is an English word, print channel name is also an English word, console log tech nursery, print channel name. Then we used some opening and closing brackets, some forward slashes. This is plain English, but the JavaScript engine, the syntax parser or interpreter inside JavaScript engine, analyze our JavaScript code, convert into machine readable code. That process is known as lexical analysis, and it is based on some rules. That's called JavaScript's lexical grammar. If it is not done by our syntax parser or interpreter, then it's a simple sequence of characters from A to Z. So how our syntax parser analyze this one? They will start from left to right. When they analyze this file study.js, they will start from first line 1. They will see one forward slash, second forward slash, and some sentence. So they will understood that it's a comment, because based on JavaScript lexical grammar, single line comment starts from double forward slash. They will analyze the rule, they will analyze the code based on the rule. Then they will see a new line character. Okay, then again they will see function. Okay, they know that function is a keyword in JavaScript, reserved. Then a space there, then automatically the interpreter expects a function name. After function keyword, it expects a function name, print channel name. After print channel name, they expect opening and closing parenthesis, because it's based on JavaScript lexical grammar. They follow the grammar and analyze our code. In lexical analyze, they will analyze our JavaScript code, each character one by one, based on the JavaScript lexical grammar. So if they see some white space and comments, they will omit it. For example, here comment, single line comment, they don't try to convert into mission readable form. They don't want to convert it into mission readable form, this single line comment. If they say new line character, they don't try to convert it into mission readable form. But when they see function, print channel name, console.log tech nursery, they will convert it into lower level language, mission readable form, from our JavaScript plain language. Then again they see new line character, they will omit it. Then again they will see the print channel name. They already know that we defined a function here. Then syntax parser or interpreter understood that we are calling the function using this opening and closing parenthesis, because it's in JavaScript lexical grammar. Interpreter already know that when they see a function with closing and opening parenthesis and a semicolon, we are actually calling that function. Let me go to the notepad. Then identifiers, keywords, literals and punctuators, mostly operators. So these keywords, our function name, console, it's a module name, object, log, function name, we pass a string and we are calling function. Those things our syntax parser will read and convert it into mission readable form. These identifiers, keywords, literals and punctuators, mostly operators. Then if they see line terminators and multi-line comments, maybe they will see multi-line comments like we can write anything inside this section. It's in multi-line, line 1, line 2, line 3. That means all these inside are comments, multi-line comments. This is single line comments. This is multi-line comments. So this line terminators and multi-line comments, when they see this line terminators and multi-line comments, they will omit it, because they don't want to convert it into mission readable form. But they will use this line terminators for automatic semicolon insertion, because this syntax parser will try to insert semicolon when it thinks that it is necessary. For example, if we remove that semicolon from this console.log, when we run this file, we will get the output. There is no error. If we give the semicolon and try to run it again, it will work. That means semicolon is not compulsory, mandatory on JavaScript. Why? Our syntax parser, parsing process or interpreter automatically insert the semicolon. That means when syntax parser or interpreter convert our JavaScript plain language into mission readable form, they will parse our code. Not only they will parse our code, but also they will do something from their own side. Something like if we miss to provide semicolon, they will add it. For example, if I am going to copy this one and put it below, that means our function definition is before calling the function. Before. Now, first we call the function, then our function definition is below this function call. Order is changed. Let us run the file. Tech nursery. Why? Because before executing this, actually executing this study.js file or during parsing time, this will be hoisted. So this is the process of syntax parsing in JavaScript. Automatic semicolon insertion, hoisting, declaring variables in global execution context without specifying var, let or const. So many things are there. Those things are done by our interpreter during parsing. Instead of parsing or converting JavaScript plain language to mission readable form, they will add something from their own side. Something like adding semicolon, doing hoisting. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you.